Hello, my name is Donna Price. How would you like to be addressed?
Miss Johnson is fine.
I want you to feel comfortable while you're here, and I want you to be able to share freely. Also, confidentiality is very important, not only here, but also outside. So if I need to get a hold of you, I won't leave any voice messages or text messages that someone might get a hold of. And also, if we're out in town and we run into each other, I won't initiate conversations just so to protect your confidentiality. Um, I do need to explain to you though that if you share with me that you feel like you're a threat to yourself or others, then I will have to act on it. And also, I'm a mandated reporter, and if I feel that a child or a disabled person is being abused, then I'll have to report that as well. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, what brings you in today, Miss Johnson?
Well, I've been feeling kind of down. I'm going through a divorce. I've been married to my husband for 8 years now, and we're getting a divorce. So I've been feeling down, down. Like I've been stressed out. I've been sad. I've been depressed about the whole situation.
Can you tell me some activities that you enjoy doing in your free time?
Currently, I haven't been doing anything. I used to go bike ride and spend a lot of time with friends and family, but lately I haven't been doing anything.
So you've lost interest in all your fun social
Yes.
activities. How long has that been going on?
Um, it's been going on for about 3 or 4 months.
How things been going with work and with your other family?
I've been really isolated. Normally I eat lunch with certain co-workers, and lately I haven't been doing that. And my family and friends outside of work, I haven't really been talking to anybody much as I normally do. I haven't been on any activities such as like going to lunch or dinner or just taking the kids to the zoo with the family. I haven't been doing anything.
So you haven't really relied on any family members through this time?
No.
Would you say that you're depressed all?
Yes. Yes. All the time I'm depressed.
Can you explain your eating habits lately?
My eating habits haven't really changed. If I don't eat a full meal, I tend to like snack on stuff. I'm a vegan, so I don't eat any meat or dairy products. So when I snack on something, it may just be like some granola or some crackers with peanut butter on it. But my eating habits haven't really changed lately.
How about your weight? Has it fluctuated at all?
I've been losing weight. And I think that has to do with mainly me switching to me being a vegan now, but stress may have some influence on that. But I haven't lost a lot of weight. Like I haven't lost a lot of weight that I should be concerned about or I need to go see my doctor about.
No. Can you describe for me how you've been sleeping lately?
I've been sleeping a lot lately, more than usual. So I've been sleeping, oversleeping.
Uh, or with you oversleeping, then how do you feel when you're awake?
I'm always sad or I don't want to be around anyone. So I feel isolated. That's how I want to be. Sad, depressed, stressed out, just irritated.
How would you describe your energy level?
It's been low lately.
During this time, have you felt any guilt about any of your relationships, like with your family and coworkers or anything, for being so isolated?
Um, I just been feeling guilt and regret about my relationship with my husband. The guilt, sometimes I feel like I'm the reason we're getting a divorce. And then sometimes I regret even investing all this time and energy in a relationship that's ending now. So my guilt and my regret is about my relationship with my husband.
With this, have you had any thought about death or harming yourself?
No, no. Or her, I haven't even had any um no thoughts or actions or about hurting anyone else either.
Can you tell me a little bit about your home life? Do you have, you said children. How many
Mhm.
children do you have?
I have two. I have a little boy who's 2 years old. His name is Ben. And I have a little girl who is 4. Her name is Sheba. They stay with me. Their dad is actively involved in their lives. So we're not going to court dealing with the children. We co-parent good. My parents, well, my stepfather and my mother, they help out a lot with the kids, and his parents, they help out a lot with the kids.
Oh, that's good. How many siblings do you have?
You said how many siblings do I have? I'm the only child.
Can you tell me a little bit about your childhood?
My childhood, for the most part, it was good. My father passed away when I was 5 years old. So my mom, she went to school after he passed away. My mom went to school and she worked to provide for us. Well, to provide for me and her. Um, when I became a teenager, I was real active in like my education. So I would join clubs and just do different activities surrounded with education and surrounded with bettering myself for the future when I entered college. But my mother, once I moved out of the house at 18, she remarried, and I have a strong relationship with my stepfather.
Um, can you, does culture play an important part in your family's life?
No, not really. No.
May I ask what your religious preference is?
No, I'd rather not talk about religion.
Can you share any of your relatives' your biological relatives' medical history?
I have no knowledge of my relatives' medical history whatsoever.
How about, can you tell me a little bit about your overall health?
For the most part, I'm healthy. I have allergies, like seasonal allergies, but that's it. I'm not on any medications or anything. I take, like, once the spring hits, I take allergy medicines for my seasonal allergies, but that's only like seasonal. That's not an everyday medication.
That's great. Do you use nicotine?
No, I don't use any drugs whatsoever.
Do you drink at all?
I have a glass of wine once or twice a month if I go out with my some of my coworkers or some of my friends, but lately I haven't been drinking because I've been spending a lot of time by myself.
I'm going to tell you 3 items and I want you to repeat them back to me. Apple, ball, red.
Apple ball red.
Now I want you to remember them and then I'll ask you what they are a little later, okay?
Okay.
Um, what level of education have you completed?
I have a master's degree in social work.
Wonderful. Are you satisfied with your degree and your career?
Yes, I'm satisfied with it, but I do eventually want to open up my own business.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
thank you.
Now I have just a few questions and I want to see your response. What would you do if you found a paycheck on the ground?
Give it to a police officer or I take it to the police station.
What about if you found an envelope full of money with a bill inside?
I could take it to a bank or a police station.
Okay. Can you tell me what the 3 items were that I wanted you to remember?
Apple ball red.
Um, how about, can you tell me what it's always darkest before the dawn means?
Um, Maybe that means that you have to go through some things before you get to where you want to get to.
Good job. What about when someone says that you'll get a taste of your own medicine?
Karma. Whatever you do somebody to someone is going to come back to you.
Could you tell me what type of techniques that you use to manage stress?
Lately for the past 3 or 4 months, it's been sleeping. That's it.
And how would you describe that you feel right now?
Sad. I don't want to be here. I just want to go home and probably go to sleep. I don't want to be here, but I know this is a step to get to where I need to be.
Do you sleep when the children are there or you wait until they're down?
I wait until they're sleeping or wait until they're gone. I'm really active in my children's lives, helping them with their homework. We cook together. Sometimes we watch TV together, like little kiddie movies. So I'm real active in my kids' life, but my parents and my husband's parents have been spending a lot more time with them.
Excuse me, do you have any questions for me?
Um, what's the next step after this? Or yeah, what's the next step after this, basically?
Well, I feel we've made some great groundwork, Ms. Johnson. From what you've shared with me, I feel that you may be suffering from major depressive disorders, single episode, mild with anxious distress. And we'll go over it more at our next session. But the good news is that with some psychotherapy, you may find better ways to cope and to solve problems that come along. Therapy can help you tolerate and find a healthier alternative when you're feeling down. Cognitive therapy and interpersonal therapy methods may also be beneficial. Then when you're really feeling depressed, it may be beneficial if you write down how you feel at that moment and what's triggering it. And then at the end of the day, you could write one positive or more positive things that happened during the day. And then when you come back, you could bring a journal and we'll discuss your feelings and the triggers and the positives. Does that sound like something we could do?
Yes.
Then we'll also discuss the different treatments, and my office will see if what your insurance will cover before we meet for our next session. And then we can decide what sort of treatment plan that you're looking to follow. I know that you're very busy, and then we can try to meet again next week if your schedule allows.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Want to go out and set up our next appointment with my secretary, and I
Okay.
will.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.